press briefing. Thank you for attending the press briefing in a short notice. As you know, tomorrow Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji will engage in a big event where he will be distributed grant and appointment letters. And regarding this, today we are joined by the Regional Commissioner of EPFO, Gangtok. We'll speak on tomorrow's event, particularly keeping in mind the activities going to be held in Sikkim tomorrow. So I'll ask Mr. Kesang sir to address the journalists.
Thank you so much, Manas sir. Welcome to all the members of the Fort Estate of Sikkim for coming to the PF office today on such short notice. As Sir has just said, tomorrow is going to be a very historic day in our country's, the annals of our country's history, because tomorrow the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Das Modi ji, who is shortly going to arrive from France tomorrow on 19th of June 2026 at around 5 p.m. from Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi. He will be releasing the first tranche of benefits under the Providend Fund Commissioner, which was launched last year on 15th of August 2025. If you will bear with me, I'll just read out the press brief that we have prepared. To mark the successful implementation of the Pradhan Mantri Viksit Bharat Rozgar Yojana, PM-VBRY, the Ministry of Labour and Employment is organizing a national PM-VBRY event under the gracious presence of the Honorable Prime Minister of India on 19th of June 2026 at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi. During the event, Honorable Prime Minister of India will disburse incentives amounting to approximately 2,400 crores to beneficiaries through Direct Benefit Transfer (DBT). This incentive disbursement under PM-VBRY is expected to support additional employment for more than 15 lakh persons. Around 1,200 invitees, including employer and employee beneficiaries and other distinguished guests, are expected to attend the main event in New Delhi. The Honorable Prime Minister will also interact with beneficiaries representing diverse regions of the country. The event will be telecasted on Doordarshan. The event will also be attended by Union Minister of Labour and Employment and Youth Affairs and Sports, Dr. Mansukh Manvial, and Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Sushri Shobha Karanjle, along with senior officials of the Ministry of Labour and Employment. As part of a nationwide outreach effort, regional programs will be organized simultaneously at 200 locations across the country. The regional programs will be graced by a wide spectrum of public representatives and dignitaries, including 2 governors, 5 chief ministers, 12 union ministers, 1 deputy chief minister, 13 state labour ministers, 39 state ministers, 59 members of parliament, 56 members of legislative assemblies, and 2 mayors. Their participation, alongside senior government officials, employer and employees, will further strengthen this nationwide outreach of PM-VBRY and underscore the collective commitment towards employment generation and workforce formalization. The proceedings of the main event at Vigyan Bhavan will be broadcast at all regional venues to facilitate nationwide participation. An estimated 65,000 to 70,000 participants are expected to attend the events across the country, including nearly 9,000 employee representatives and around 45,000 employees. In Sikkim, the program will be held at the auditorium of Sikkim Manipal University, 5th Mile Tadong, Gangtok. Shri Beams Hans Subba, Honorable Minister, Building and Housing and Labour Department, will be the chief guest. Shri Beam Thatal, Labour Secretary, and the Labour Commissioner, Shri Boni Nipwani, as well as the OSD, Shri N.B. Gurung, will also be participating as dignitaries. Let me tell you briefly about PM-VBRY. Pradhan Mantri Viksit Bharat Rozgar Yojana, PM-VBRY, is a flagship employment-linked incentive (ELI) scheme of the Government of India aimed at promoting formal employment, supporting first-time entrants into the organized workforce, and incentivizing employers to create additional jobs. Under the scheme, eligible first-time employees receive 1 month's wage up to Rs 15,000, while the employers are provided incentives for a period of 2 years for generating additional employment. The manufacturing sector is eligible for extended support for an additional 2 years, thereby encouraging sustained job creation in labor-intensive industries. With a total outlay of Rs 99,446 crore, PM-VBRY aims to facilitate the creation of over 3.5 crore jobs across the country over a period of 2 years. Of these, approximately 1.92 crore beneficiaries are expected to be first-time entrants into the formal workforce. The benefit under the scheme are applicable to jobs created between 1st August 2025 and 31st July 2027. The scheme seeks to expand social security coverage, promote quality employment, and contribute to the vision of Viksit Bharat through inclusive and sustainable economic growth. The scheme comprises 2 components. Part A, incentive for first-time employees. Under this component, first-time employees registered with EPFO and earning wages up to Rs 1 lakh per month are eligible to receive an incentive equivalent to 1 month's wage up to a maximum of Rs 15,000 in 2 installments. The first installment is payable after completion of 6 months of continuous service, while the second installment is payable after 12 months of service and completion of a financial literacy program. Employees who remain in continuous employment for more than 6 months become eligible to receive benefits under the scheme, reinforcing workforce retention and sustained formal employment. The second installment of the incentive will be retained in a savings instrument deposit account for a fixed period to encourage long-term saving habits among young workers. Part B, support to employers. This component incentivizes employers for generating additional employment across all sectors. Employers will receive incentives of up to Rs 3,000 per month per additional employee for a period of 2 years, provided the employee remains in sustained employment for at least 6 months. For the manufacturing sector, these incentives are extended for an additional 2 years, covering the 3rd and 4th years as well. To qualify, EPFO registered establishments must recruit at least 2 additional employees for establishment with fewer than 50 employees, or 5 additional employers for establishments with 50 or more employees. All payments to first-time employees under Part A are made through direct benefit transfer (DBT) using Aadhaar Bridge Payment System (ABPS), while incentives to employers under Part B are credited directly to the PAN-linked bank accounts. The PM-VBRY scheme is expected to catalyze job creation, particularly in the manufacturing sector, while encouraging youth participation in the formal workforce. The scheme will also contribute substantially towards the formalization of employment and expansion of social security coverage among millions of workers across the country. The PM-VBRY scheme has already demonstrated significant early success in promoting formal employment and supporting both workers and employers. In March 2026, benefits amounting to Rs 247 crore were disbursed under Part A of the scheme to 4.41 lakh first-time employees, providing direct financial support to young workers entering the formal workforce. Part B incentives worth 214 crore were released to 17,551 establishments that generated additional employment of approximately 6.46 lakh workers. In Sikkim, we have around 168 Part A first-time employees who will be getting the benefit tomorrow, and out of which the Part B employers are around 84. If I give you a breakup of the 168 first-time employees, they are around 36 female workers and 132 male workers. 80% of the workers are from manpower service providers. The upcoming benefit disbursement marks another significant milestone in the implementation of the PM-VBRY. The nationwide event reflects the government's continued commitment to employment generation, formalization of the workforce, and expansion of social security coverage. Through sustained support to both employees and employers, PM-VBRY is emerging as the key pillar of India's employment strategy and a significant contributor towards the vision of Viksit Bharat.